Qantas reports a $1 billion loss. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee, let's look at this article from news.com.au written by Gerard Coburn discussing the Qantas $1 billion loss. Now I can't imagine any of you are surprised because, well, international travel is non-existent. The country's major airline has posted an eye-watering half-year loss, with the figures a reminder of how damaging the pandemic has been to the aviation sector. Qantas has revealed the latest damage bill caused from the pandemic, announcing an eye-watering half-yearly loss as a result of ongoing restrictions halting international and some domestic travel. On Thursday morning, the country's major airline posted a net loss of $1.03 billion for the first 6 months of financial year 2021, a stark contrast to the interim profit in the prior year of $771 million. Qantas chief executive Alan Joyce said the company was still navigating through the crisis, but the figures showed how the pandemic had hit the major carrier. These figures are stark but not surprising, Mr. Joyce said. During the half, we saw the second wave in Victoria and the strictest domestic travel restrictions since the pandemic began. Virtually all of our international flying and 70% of domestic flying stopped, and with it went 3/4 of our revenue. And, well, they've had to cut people. This is a sector, guys, that, I mean, if you're in the aviation sector, is it going to bounce back? How long will it be till it returns, and what strategies are you doing to plan for that? The airlines recorded a $6.9 billion drop in revenue as a result of the pandemic, representing a 75.4% slump compared to the previous corresponding period. Earnings before interest, tax, depreciation and amortization were $86 million for the period. Qantas noted its freight business had offset the heavy losses of the international flying business, and its domestic operation had returned to an underlying positive cash flow. Qantas Freight had a record result and has been a natural hedge to the lack of international passenger flying, which has created a shortage of cargo space globally, Mr. Joyce said. The airline said ongoing domestic border closures had dampened its recovery. However, the rollout of vaccines signaled that trans-Tasman bookings could begin by the middle of the year. The COVID vaccine rollout in Australia will take time, but the fact it's underway gives us more certainty, Mr. Joyce said. More certainty that domestic borders can stay open because frontline and quarantine workers will be vaccinated in a matter of weeks. And more certainty that international borders can open when the nationwide rollout is effectively completed by the end of October. So there we have it, everyone. A $1 billion loss for Qantas. Hopes that a vaccine rollout will allow borders to open. And let's have a look to see how the share price for Qantas is doing. We'll jump over here, and I brought up Trading View, and I'll just refresh so we get the latest data, and it is now at $5.20 AUD. So it's jumped up on the news from this morning from about $4.60. When was that? $4.60 yesterday. So yeah, it's up now. So there we have it, guys. The technicals are saying strong buy. Let's jump over and have a look at the technicals. Moving averages, strong buy. Summary, strong buy. Oscillators are at neutral. $1 billion loss. Is this hopium, everyone? Is everyone expecting it to do well? I mean, if we jump, I'm going to look at the QAN share price on Google. Because if we have a look, let's jump back to 1 year. We can see, okay, so in February it was $5.90. So it's slowly climbing right back up to that, to $5.20. You know, it went down to, what, $2.14? It really fell down. Apparently a dividend yield of 5.10%. We'll have to see how that is, that's going to manifest. We go to the next 5 years, we can see, okay, so, you know, in 2019 it was over $7. So does Qantas have room to grow, and does it have room to go back? We'll jump here and let's have a look at some of the ideas that people are putting forward about Qantas. So QAN is the pullback over. We've got long, 1 day ago, QAN long. So let's have a look at this, is the pullback over. QAN has been retracing lower since the last 2 months and have found support just at the lower edge of the parallel channel trend line of 440 and 450 zone. Coupled with above average volume and a MACD cross, it is retraced to exact 50% fib retracement and is showing some bullish price action. This bullish price action off support suggests that the current pullback may be over, and it could move higher towards the strong resistance zone of 520, 530 for a potential 10% gain. So this, of course, is not trading advice. This is just, well, I guess someone is sharing what they're doing. So let's have a look to see how this is playing out. There you go. There you go. So they made an accurate prediction. Yeah. Potential quick little 10%. So what else? What are other people saying? Here's Qantas long again. They're not really giving an explanation. Same thing. What else? Long. Okay, a bear flag setup. A bear flag setup. Now this is from December, so they predicted a bear flag. Oh no, it doesn't look like it. December 24th. So, well, they were right then, weren't they? Hammer and candlestick, long. Qantas Airways, daily analysis, long. Nothing goes up in a straight line, buying opportunity. So there we go. Another stock to suffer during the pandemic, but recent price action has confirmed a reversal by rocketing upwards and forming a higher high. This is from the 7th of December. So back here. So, you know, strong buying action from the technicals, people going long on it. $1 billion loss, and the offset, or the international reduction in travel being offset by increased cargo and tourism now cash flow positive. What do you reckon, guys? Is Qantas something you would be adding to your portfolio, or are you going to wait and see? As always, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I create here, there are a few ways you can support us. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.